This is a HeadGum podcast.
All right, we're officially checked into the Virgin Hotels for Pride season.
We have teamed up with Virgin Hotels to create a limited edition Pride menu designed by us for you, running all through summer and at 5 select locations.
For every single cocktail ordered, a portion of the proceeds will be donated to Trans Lifeline.
Trans Lifeline, if you don't know anything about me, is so important to me. It is a trans-led organization giving us resources, grants, and just so many other things to have us survive and thrive. So it's very special that we get to do this summer.
I'm so thankful to be here with a company and a brand that really, truly shows up when we need it the most. Right now, we really need as much support as we possibly can get. So the timing is just perfect for this summer season.
Yeah, and what better way to celebrate than with cocktails made by us?
That's right. So make sure you check out the link for the menu and explore everything Virgin Hotels has to offer this summer.
Oh yes, and stay tuned for a very special No Gorge cocktail making at the end of this episode. You can make it at home or go to your favorite Virgin Hotels. Let's go, baby. No Gorge.
Hey everyone, it's me, Violet Chachki.
And me, Gottmik.
And you are tuned into another episode of
No Gorge. Yes. Traveling Pride Edition.
Remote, lost my laptop edition. So I'm on my phone because I had a gig in Turin, Italy. So I was teaching in Turin for Turin Pride. It was so much fun. Thank you everyone who came out. So then I took the train from Turin to Milan and I met a friend. And we spent a day in Milan, and then the next day we took a train from Milan to Portofino. And I'm blaming the train for this one. If you listen what happened. Okay, so we took a train from Turin to Milan. Like all the trains are like, some of them are nice, some of them are different. Remember we took that train to Lake Como and it was like gross as fuck. But then like some of the other trains were like gorgeous, like first class, like sit down, like tables and snacks and all that.
Yeah.
So it was giving like just train variation across the board. So we took a train from Milan to Rapallo, which is like the stop to get off for Portofino. And this train, like, it's like a different kind of train, I guess. The doors like don't open for some reason. And so we're like sitting there and it doesn't really look like a train station. It just looks like the side of like a countryside with like a little sidewalk. And we're just like stopped. And it's not like there's like big signs and stuff. And like my GPS on my phone is like not, it's just like a circle. Like it doesn't give like the exact location. And so I'm like, okay, I think like, is this it? I don't know. Like I'm like looking, we're like trying to figure it out. And then we kind of like realize like, I think this is it. So we like get up. You have to like you press a button to like open the doors for some reason. I don't know why. So we like realized that it was the right stop finally. And so we're like, okay, let's press the button to open the doors. The doors open after I press the button, which is so weird because all the other trains, the doors just like open on their own. For some reason, this train like needed to press the button. So then I put my little carry-on suitcase.
How did you even find out that you have to put the buttons?
There was like a guy like speaking Italian. Like we're like obviously confused Americans, like banging on the door about it, like pressing the door, like monkey, like
yeah, I would never know.
Like
to do that.
buffoons. And then the guy's like what the blah 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 blah, and like points to like this button. So I press the button, the doors open.
Okay.
Yes, and then. So I start unloading my bags like onto the sidewalk of this station that doesn't look like a station. So then I put my carry-on on the sidewalk and I'm like going back on the train to get the other bags and bring them on the sidewalk. And as I do that, the doors close and they will not reopen. I'm like pressing the button, they will not reopen. And the train just takes off with my suitcase on the sidewalk. And I'm like banging on the door, like pressing the emergency button, like nothing stopping. I'm like banging because there's like people as we're like driving out of the station. There's like other people, so we're like, help the suitcase, like help. And like everyone's on their phone, like no one's paying attention. So the suitcase is at the Rapallo station, which is the station I was supposed to get off at, and we're on the train with our other bags, like going to the next station. And the guys who was like telling us to press the buttons like start speaking to us in Italian and is like, basically saying like, go to the next station, get off, and go back. I'm like, duh. So that's what we
Right.
try to do. So we are kind of like frazzled and like weirded out. And so we get off the next station, and I'm like, fuck. Like, we have to go back to the next station. And so I have my big drag suitcase, and my friend has his suitcase, and I'm just like, fuck. Like all my boy clothes, like curated wardrobe, like a ton of designer clothes, like every boy piece of clothing I own is in the suitcase. And so then I have to like, because of the way the train stations are, to go back the other way, you have to take an elevator to go down and then underneath the trains and then go back up the elevator to get the other train to go the other direction. So I'm pressing the button for the elevator, and in my mind, I'm like, or my friend's like, oh, well, at least, we have our passports. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like, I have my I have my other stuff, and like, I have all my, and then I'm like, wait, my backpack. And then I'm like, wait, your backpack. So now we've left my boy carry-on suitcase at one station, and we've left my backpack and my friend's backpack on the train that is now leaving the next station, whose name I don't even know, going God knows where, on the train. We left it on the train. And I'm like,
What?
and we realized this, so I like pressed the elevator button, and I'm like, the backpacks, our backpacks. And then my friend runs to the train and like touches the door, and as he touches the door, the train just zips off and just takes off. So then I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
oh no, we have to split up. So I'm like, I'm gonna go get my carry-on suitcase, you go find the backpacks. So he's like trying to figure out where this train's going, trying to call, like, he's having the train station call the train like people in Italian. And so he's doing that, and I go all the way back to the other train station. I'm like, I go back to the platform area where it would look like a just field to look, my bag's gone. So then I go to like the desk help or the ticket counter. Luckily, someone had moved the bag there, and so I found my boy suitcase with all my boy clothes. But
Oh, that's good.
the person at the train station where we left where we got off, and I switched trains to go back the other way, called the train, and the train person was like, I don't see any backpacks. They probably got stolen by. Meanwhile, I have Find My on my MacBook, and my Find My is like, the bags have just been all over Italy at this point. And like yesterday I was just watching them, like, and every train station, like, it'd be like 20 minutes ago this train station, and we were like trying to track like which, I was like playing fucking Nancy Drew. And I think today my MacBook died because it was last seen in Naples, which is like so south, and it says it was last seen 3 hours ago. So I think my MacBook is dead on the train, and I've put in like a bunch of requests of like missing reports, and like did it digitally and DM'd the people, and I've done everything. So I'm sort of just letting go and letting God of the MacBook, even though it was like, I just got it, like just got a new computer, and it was
Jesus.
very expensive. And I also had like my JBL speaker, and it was like an APC leather backpack, which I liked. And my friend's medications were in his backpack. So we basically just had a really stupid moment, and we're like, but to be fair, the train, like, the door is not opening, and then us losing that suitcase, and then getting frazzled about, like, we were so like freaked out about my boy's suitcase that we forgot about our other bags, and we were on the train like, we had like 3 trains. It's just, train life is just, you have to be like locked in. It's like not part of the American culture. So
Yeah.
having a great time in Italy, lost my $7,000 MacBook.
That's crazy.
Put it on lost mode, but other than that, I'm having a great time. And
Damn. Well, so you can't like find the train's like schedule? Like
I
on Love on the Spectrum,
tried
she like
to.
follows the train. She's like 7E is coming to this one
I
right now.
tried to. Well, on Level on the Spectrum, that's one city's train. That's just Boston's train. This is the whole country.
Right.
Like I'm in whatever the fuck. Like, it's like going to like Genova and Pisa and Florence. It's like it's been all over. Like, I've been screenshotting it with the time. So I was like screenshotting the Find My and the city, being like, okay, so if it was at 9:30 in Pisa, and then it was at 10:45 in Genoa, then that means it was this train. And then I like go look up that train schedule, and then it's like so then it would be going to this station. So then I'm like having them call in Italy to that station, and then it's like not, and then it all of a sudden it's in Naples, and I'm like, there's just like
It doesn't say the train on the ticket like an airplane.
no, like the train's like yesterday. The train, it was also yesterday, so like the train ticket for yesterday is done. Like that's like the train is done, and then I thought like, oh, they would clean the train out and notice these bags and put them in lost and or like that's my only hope is that someone's gonna find it, and I think now it's dead because it was charged and it's been a full like day and a half, so I think it's dead. And the last time it was online, it was in Naples 3 hours ago. So someone's gonna find it and either like pawn it or turn it in, either way. But so I just sort of have to like. There's a meme
Wait.
that my friend showed me where I've seen it before, where it's like the guy on the bus, and he's like one's like looking out the window and one's like looking at the cliff, and it's like it's out of my control, and it's the guy like, and the other one's looking
Yeah.
out the window and goes, it's out of my control, and it's
Yeah.
I have to just be the one looking. It's out of my control, and just like look out the window at the mountains.
Damn. Well, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So.
And that's why Violet's on her phone. So if anyone
And that
can't
is
hear
why
the
I'm
story,
on my phone and using my AirPods. I don't even have a charger. I had to like get a charger. There's like there was a bunch of stuff in the backpack. Like I've got like a zit. There was like star pack. Just like annoying to lose your shit.
yeah.
And
Yeah. Well, at least you found your clothes, I guess.
that's what I was saying. I was like the clothes are kind of like there's a pair of custom shorts that Vaughn made me like for this trip, and like vintage things and things I've curated. Like I have like a really cute like Airtay shirt. Just like the MacBook, like it sucks and it's so expensive, and I need to pick up another gig just to make it make sense in my brain.
Yeah.
I love how we
Yeah.
measure things in gigs. I'm like, well, that's like 2 gigs.
No, literally, that's how I measure everything. I'm like, what? And that's how I do it if I had like any job. Like if I was making like whatever an hour, I'd be like, well, would I do a day's work for this? And if the answer is no, then I don't want it that bad. So I'm like, would I do this job for like, if they were like, hey, we'll give you this car or this train, this bag for you to come here, would I do it? And the answer is no, then I'm like, don't need it that bad. But sometimes I'm like, yeah, I would have done anything for that. Like, love it.
Right.
And then I just pretend I have money.
Well, that's the thing is that, like, I was, like, really not wanting to get a new MacBook for a really long time. And then I finally broke down and got a new MacBook, and now it's stolen! Or not stolen, now it's missing!
So annoying. My MacBook, I'm, like, worried that I have to get a new one because ever since we started doing, like, our podcast on my MacBook, like, my Mac is so full. Like, I literally have zero storage. Like, I did this podcast the other day, and they were, like, it had to like save to my computer, like all the audio, and they're like, why isn't yours saving? And I was like, isn't it like saving on your end? Like how we're filming right now, it saves like in the desktop, whatever. And they're like, no, it's up to your storage. And I was like, I don't have storage, bitch. And like our manager's like, you need to get hard drives. I'm like, bitch, if I'm looking for something on my computer, I'm not gonna go through, am I fucking like Annie Leibovitz? Like, I'm like, let me go to my archive of my like fucking hard drives. Like, babe, I don't do stuff on my computer like that. I need hard drives being stored for me. Like, I just need to like, I don't even know. Technology is so crazy and too expensive.
That's what I'm saying. Well, this MacBook, I was like, I need all the storage. It was so expensive because I was like, oh, I want all the RAM, I want all the storage, I want all the stuff because I'm sick of like my cookies being full or whatever, scratch discs or whatever. Like, can somebody in the comments explain what the fuck cookies are and why the fuck would they name them cookies when there's already a thing called cookies? Like, that's the same problem I have with TikTok. Like, you cannot choose a name for something new that is already the name of something else.
It doesn't make sense. The same with drag queens. I'm like, babe, it's already a word. Like, bad marketing. I guess TikTok was fine though.
How is drag queens already a word? What do you mean?
Well, some drag queens pick like names that are already words. Like Detox has a problem. Like Detox is like
like look, well, it used to be Detox I cunt.
Right, but she cut that.
Well, I think Drag Race made her cut I cunt because it has the word cunt in it.
I mean, it's just hard. Like just
even like I think about like, Rose. I'm like, maybe we get
Rose has a Rose has a problem all the time.
Name. Like it needs to be
because
Rosé
not only
something.
Literally, because not only is it a fucking drink, but there's also a famous singer named Rosé and the pop singer, the K-pop diva, Rosé.
It's a drink. It's also a flower and it's a K-pop. So like, babe, who's Googling you?
So hard to be
Let's
Rosé.
give Rosé a last name.
Please leave a comment below.
No, I agree 100%. But if someone could explain what
Yeah.
scratch shifts and cookies and why can't they just like clean themselves out and like self
Well, I don't even really
like
get
we can fly to
what
the
it
moon,
means
but
now.
I can't like my computer can't figure out like what parts I need and what parts I don't. I don't get it.
No, I literally think also now that there's like cloud, I'm like, that's fake. Like, is there an actual cloud you're giving me a percent of? Like, put it up there. I'm
I
so
also
confused.
don't even know
Like,
if I like
you
it
have
being.
to
That's another thing.
buy
Like calling it the cloud. I'm like,
it.
why is it called the cloud? Like, let's get a little more creative. Like, because I am visualizing a literal. Like, is it actually in the air?
That's what it must be, babe, because I literally don't. It's like
If it's
your
in the
storage
air-
in the cloud, you need to pay $300 more a month. I'm like, first of all, that's so much. Second of all, how is my? Can you visually show me my
No,
cloud
that's what
space?
I'm saying. I'm like, if it doesn't really exist, is it taking up energy? Is that like, is it like chopping down trees in the rainforest about it? Like, is that like, can someone in the comments who's a nerd like let me know?
No, I actually need a crash course on like the technology energy thing because I will read about it sometimes, and it like my brain is.
No,
like,
I had a
what
great
the fuck?
ChatGPT story the other day, and you made us cut it from the pod because you were worried about us getting
Well, because I'm
canceled.
still doing my research on ChatGPT and the energy usage on the world, so I don't want to really discuss it until I'm more understanding of it.
Well, I'm sure they'll let us know in the comments. But I don't know if me asking if ChatGPT if I'm trans or not is like killing the rainforest. Okay.
Well, that's what people are saying that it is.
Well, maybe it is. So it'll educate us in the comments. Like, my God, but like, it's
No, yeah,
but like,
please.
isn't it more supposed to be like about corporations? Like, even like this conversation
I can't
comes
tell
up.
because I don't really understand like how like I get that it's using energy, but what it's saying online, ChatGPT, I'm gonna pull it up, uses like the crazy amount of energy like in the entire world you could imagine. Me about to use ChatGPT to ask how much energy ChatGPT.
Literally.
Wait, how
There's
much
so much
energy?
issues in the world today.
But it like confuses me because I'm like, also it's measuring it in WH. Like I don't even
Like,
know
what
that
is that? Yeah, like, babe, like we are not supposed to be talking about this kind of shit. Like, mm-mm.
Yeah, no, but I was like
But
reading stuff.
also,
It's
like,
like that's the
why does
same equivalent.
ChatGPT have to like do that?
Use
Like, why does it have
energy.
to use all that energy? Like, why does
No,
it?
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
why
I
is it?
don't
Is it cutting
know.
down rain? Like, they say that it's like a computer in the Amazon or so. Like, I've heard like the craziest stuff, and I'm like,
No, I've heard the craziest, and I also am so I fell for my first AI video yesterday. Like it looked so
oh
real,
yeah,
and I'm like, oh my god, I'm 100 years old, but
oh
there's no
no.
way. Like I was looking at it, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so
I
real
told you those
and
AI
sounds so
videos,
real.
those AI boyfriend videos. I'm like, damn, like it's like
That
sad.
one like looks fake. Did you see the
No, it
fucking
looks fake. I
kangaroo
know,
not?
but I can
Did you
see.
see the kangaroo like not getting on his plane with its boarding pass? It was AI.
Okay,
Put the clip in.
we
Put
have
the clip in.
different
It was like
algorithms
it,
for
yeah,
sure.
yours thinks you're a lonely who needs a jack off with an AI boyfriend, and mine's like, here's a kangaroo that can't board its
Well, have you been
flight.
seeing the latest dance? I want to send you the dances that
Look
everyone's
at
doing.
this video of this old woman talking AI getting interviewed on Rodeo Drive.
I think that we're gonna get
I
to
was
the point
like,
with
she
the
better work.
period.
Huh?
She better work. Period. Or was there more?
No, I was like, she better work. Like, she's like, I was like, this guy was like, so what's your dating advice? And she's like, any man will disappoint you, but it's better to cry in a Lamborghini than a Honda Civic. So choose the rich one. Like, she's going ham. I'm like, this old bitch is crazy. And I like reposted on my Finsta, and then I like saw all the comments being like, this is AI. And I was like, not me being a boomer, being like, oh wow, that grandma's crazy. Like, so embarrassing to myself. I had to put my phone down.
Well, I feel like what's gonna happen is we're gonna all get so caught up in the AI, and like everything's gonna become so like readily available, like whatever kind of porn you like, whatever like that, it's gonna become devalued like in our brains. Like it's gonna become like, yeah, it's not real though. Like, yeah, I love it, but it's like I'm bored because it's not like it's so maybe like
Yeah.
it's just actually like all a good thing in the long run. Like I really do believe that we're gonna get back to being like no, like draw it with like here are the crayons, like here, like go outside and play, like meet people in real life, like la la la. Cause I know I'm
I
already
mean, I
like
think so too, but I think
But then again, sometimes I like using the AI stuff. But then again, no.
Well, the AI stuff I feel like is like a really good like launch pad. Like I was looking at it the other day. This tattoo artist that I love was like posting some things that like she was deaf using AI, and then like but she's like an insane artist, like wild. So she like gets this like AI base and then like creates this crazy stuff off of it, and it's like these tattoo ideas. I'm like, yeah, because AI like knows what would like look good on the skin and like what would transfer, and then she just goes like ham with it, or vice versa. And I'm like, that is like a great little tool. Like I love it. But I have seen some people, I'm like, oh, your job is gone. Like I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's a
gone,
slippery
baby.
slope for sure. Speaking of slippery slope.
But I mean, that's how every like technology is. Well, I hate cooking.
You're not good at cooking.
No, I've never used my kitchen in my life. I'm literally Carrie Bradshaw.
No, we literally,
Like,
those videos of us making like holiday cookies that one
The only
year,
time my
that's
kitchen's been used.
Only time it's been used.
Yeah, so I would love to meal prep, but I have never tried.
You should try.
As we step into spring, it is the perfect time to refresh your meal routine with dietitian-approved recipes from Green Chef, perfect for supporting your wellness journey. Enjoy recipes that feature fresh, organic, seasonal produce and 100% responsibly sourced proteins crafted to help you feel your best.
Green Chef makes it easy to spend less time in the kitchen and more time in the spring air with our new Heat and Eat meals. You can enjoy a delicious, wholesome meal in just 3 minutes. Plus, with 80 plus weekly options, Green Chef makes it easy to find meals that fit your lifestyle. Whether you're into Mediterranean flavors, gluten-free eats, plant-based meals, or protein-packed dishes, there's something for everyone, including options for gut and brain health, calorie-smart choices, and more.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a salad ready in just 5 minutes, protein-packed breakfast, or a smoothie to fuel your day, Green Chef has you covered for your busiest days. Our meals are made with real, clean ingredients so you can build lasting, healthy habits without the hassle. Plus, with week-to-week flexibility, you can adjust your plan anytime to fit your schedule.
Make this spring your most delicious yet with Green Chef. Head to greenchef.com/50nogorge and use code 50nogorge to get 50% off your first month. Then 20% off for 2 months with free shipping. That's code 50nogorge at greenchef.com/50nogorge.
Wow, that actually is a good deal.
Good deal.
It's Pride Month.
That is a slippery
It's a
slope.
slippery slope. Corporations, speaking of corporations and things, this year has been very different with the corporations. I actually saw a stand-up comedian on Instagram be like, so which is it? Do we want the corporations or do we not? Because I'm confused. Because when the corporations were into Pride, we hated it. And now they're out and we hate it. We're like...
Yeah, it's actually crazy. I do these like wild things where like I'm in the shower pretending to be on Ellen vibes, being like, oh yeah, like I'm psycho. Like, have you ever done that, like interviews?
I've never.
I'll be in the shower being like, well,
next,
my album. I'm like, well, not Ellen specifically, but I'm like, yeah, my album has been a really big, like, crazy, and I'll like therapy myself.
Like I think, like
I know,
like
and then it goes into my life
of, like,
performance.
Leo, I don't even know. There's like some sort of narcissistic tendency here. Pretending that you're like, yes, my album.
Actually,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm dying. Sorry. No, well, I'm actually reading this book called Boundary Boss that tells me that I am a perfectionist and not a narcissist. Thank you. It confirms.
You're having fake scenarios in the shower about albums that have not.
Well, I have a lot as a tranny. I have a lot of self-work to do.
Yeah.
And I therapy myself in the shower all the time, and it turns into an interview because I'm fun.
Okay.
But
all right.
I was I brought that up because I was talking to myself about the corporation stuff, and I was like literally thinking about that because I was like, oh yeah, on our podcast we've talked about pink washing and like the that fine line of all of that. And then I filmed that Drag King show, and there was like a bunch of really amazing like queer like people in the industry there that were like talking about the corporations that were pulling out and how like the budgets are just so different this year. And I was like, what like this really is showing like what is that line, and like does it even like where does it really matter anymore? Like it's like weird because it's like, okay, those corporations are like doing it for Pride, but not like 100% of the year, but it's like they're still doing it and risking losing their like Trumpy psycho supporters for like a month, and we're putting their money to the community. So I'm like, that is like I just didn't really realize it until now they're pulling out. It's like a very interesting line. And I was like talking to myself about it, and I was like,
It is an interesting
no, it's only
line.
like,
It's like which like, but
That's-
that's the thing is like
it's very
now is the
interesting.
time when people are like, it shows like, oh, you were just doing that because it was the thing to do at the time, and now that it's not the thing to do because of whatever political shit is going on in the country, you're radio silent. And it's like, oh, so that was literally like that literally was exactly what we thought it was. And like now that we actually do need support and allies, so the ones that do show up, it's like really major this year. I think the ones that are continuing to do Pride things, it's like, oh,
100%.
you guys like actually like put your money where your mouth is, like when push comes to shove. But it's definitely way
100%.
less than before, and it's sad that like
And I think
public opinion and like who's in the White House sways people's dollars. Like I've even had someone tell me like I was going to do a project overseas, and they were going to bring it to the States, and someone was like, well, it depends on how the election goes. Like, and now that Trump, like, I just don't think we should do anything with gay people right now. And I'm like, oh, it's like legit, like it's crazy.
No, 100%. We've had gigs that have fallen through for Pride too, together, that because of that too. And they're like, let's try next year.
Right.
Let's see how things go next
year. For next year.
And we're like, oh.
But that being said, I've already we did WeHo Pride. How was that? I had so much fun. We DJed WeHo Pride together.
Hey, literally, we DJed WeHo Pride together, and I'm not even fucking with you. So I did DC Pride, which was fierce. World Pride, slayed it, loves it, everyone, and came back to LA, and I went out, and literally everyone was like saying how hard we slayed it. They're like, that was the best moment of the whole Pride.
Really?
And I was like, we had fun too.
I know, it was definitely
yes,
fun.
A lot of people were, and they're like, and our friend who was like our friend Cameron was like, I wasn't there, but I literally heard that it was amazing. I was like, we slayed.
Well, the truth is that they had like 4 CDJ 3000s, and it's like, I have learned on so many different types of CDJs, and 3000s are like the newest, nicest ones, and they're just like so many features and buttons and functions and like to settings, like so many settings. And we got there, we closed out Pride. So then it's like when you're closing out a DJ set, especially a festival, that means there was like 10 other people on those decks before we got there doing whatever the fuck they wanted to the settings and to everything. So then by the time we get there, it's like one deck is set this way, one deck is set that way, one deck is masked, one deck is synced, one deck is not, like, and there's 4 of them, and then it's you and me trying to like figure it out together.
And you go like right into it too.
Yeah,
so
like,
it's not like you get like a sound check to like redo.
And then
they're just like plug in, go. And then so we're like plugging in our USBs. All of the settings are different. And also, like, I'm not a CDJ like tech diva. So I'm like looking, and then I saw like Alex Chapman's like full like list like on the thing. And I'm like, I was like clicking his by accident at one time. I was like, how is his even here? Like I was like looking at other people's stuff. And I was like, my God, it's like so confusing. And like, it was wild. So we were like figuring out in it, but we had like
4 decks is also like, and then we were trying to play, which is like fun, but it's just like more things to fuck up, more possibilities for fucking up, more things to learn, more settings to fuck up, just like more issues possibly.
And a lot of my tracks were like crashing. Like it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was a lot, but it was so fun.
Files were corrupted, which is like DJ's worst nightmare.
Which has not ever happened to me, but I've seen it happen to people. So I was like confused. But luckily, like half of them were working.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it.
But I mean,
it was weird.
I think
it was also fun because like going back to back with someone, it's like you only want to play like your best moments. Like, you know, it's no time for like fillers. We're just like going hard. So it was like so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun, but also difficult. But everyone I talked to said we slayed it, and I think we did. I had a great time, and I love DJing, and yeah, I mean, back to back. We just also have different. It was a lot. It was 4 decks. You having your music taste, me having my music taste. Huge crowd, huge monitors, like, and people that are coming up just to saying hi. That's the one thing that I think is I need to like speak on. If I'm DJing, like I'm like actually trying to DJ for real. Like I'm trying to live mix, and I cannot focus on the live mixing if you fuckers keep coming up and giving me hugs and kisses and how are you, baby? Happy Pride. That's like, baby, I have to lock in or else the music will sound bad. Like,
No, every
and then
DJ ever is laughing right now because literally.
leave me alone at the decks. Like, I'm trying to cook. Like, please.
No, I think we could do an actual full DJ episode like in the next
Yeah,
few
we
weeks
have
because it's
to.
like so funny. But yeah, that was super fun. And then, oh my God, I was at DC Pride and I was coming back. Speaking of like weird travel stories, and the DC airport is one of my least favorite airports in the world. I decided, like, I
Oh,
have been there and
yeah.
just had the worst times ever at the busiest hours. It was DC Pride, it was World Pride, so it was just like crazy. And I literally walked in and it was like, that's so Raven. Like I was like, oh, like triggered all my awful DC like airport moments. And I was like, dear God, I know there's trains involved. I know there's just buses. There's just things. Like it's just a gnarly one.
Mm.
So I was like getting through it. I didn't drink or anything at Pride. So I was like literally fine. I was literally just like fully sober, but it was just really early. And I got on this train and there was like weirdly like no one on the train, but it was so busy in the airport. And so the doors open. I was like, this is weird. And then I get on the train and this one other man gets on the train on the other end. And then in the middle, this is like sounds fake, but in the middle of us is this like silver metal carry-on suitcase by itself. And then the doors close and the train starts going and it like rolls towards the guy. And he's like, hey man, your suitcase. And I go, that's not mine. And he's like, that's not yours. And I was like, no. And like, for some reason I got so scared and he starts literally this 40-year-old in his 40s man starts fucking freaking out. He's like, fuck, no, get me off this train. Like screaming, bitch. And I was like, and then I was like, oh my God. And so I'm like holding this pole and I'm like imagining, I was like, if that does blow up, like this is fucking the scariest environment to die. And like he's like freaking out and he's like against the end of the train, like screaming at this thing. And it's like rolling the fuck around. And I'm like getting so scared myself. And I was like, Jesus, he's like freaking out. And he's like, get me off this train. Like literally. And then the doors open and we both like run off together. And he was like, we have to report that. And I was like, okay.
Meanwhile, I'm leaving suitcases at train stations.
Yes, and then the next people are probably doing the same. They're like, fuck.
No.
Is that only an American thing?
Yes.
Is that like American?
I think so.
Oh, so scary. I was like, it fucking freaked me out though. And I was like, if I die on a fucking train in World Pride, I'm going to be so pissed. Me and this random man's freaking out. He was like in his 40s, like screaming.
Grow up.
It wasn't like, oh fuck, man, that's scary. Like it was going ham and like leaning against the wall. And I was like so scared. And then after when he was like, let's report it. I was like, are we like teaming up now, bitch?
No,
I have a flight.
I'm busy, sorry.
Like what? Like, yeah, like solving the suitcase mystery.
Fine.
Like, babe, got a flight.
Someone just left their bag. It's fine. I had a travel nightmare story on the way to Italy to do my Pride gig. I flew American Airlines, which I never do.
Another one?
Yes. I flew American Airlines, which I never do. So I flew American Airlines from LAX to JFK and then JFK to Milan. And I had like a 4-hour layover in JFK. And I was like, cool, I can like get some work done and like do some things and like just gonna like vibe out at the airport. Loves it. Great. The flight gets delayed by like 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, no big deal. Flight gets delayed again, another hour. Okay, it's fine. I'm like walking up to the gate after the 5.5-hour layover. Delayed again. Delayed. I spent 10 hours at JFK in the fucking American Airlines terminal, it's literally disgusting. Like, I am Delta loyal so hardcore. And then I like waited in the customer service line to like just any information, like what happened, why, like, is the plane gonna get canceled? Am I gonna make it to my gig? Is like what's going on? Like, what because like you know how sometimes things get delayed, and then just canceled altogether.
Cancel, yeah.
I was like
100%.
giving back because then the flight got moved to like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm like, and there was like no other way for me to get to Turin in time to fly through Milan.
Well, thank God you even went earlier, that you were allowed to have a 10-hour delay. Like,
Well, the idea was that I was gonna have like time to relax before my gig, but no, got off the plane in Milan after the 10-hour layover and took 2-hour plane or car ride to Turin and got on drag immediately, and then did a 4-hour DJ set.
oh my God, that's
But I
crazy.
slayed.
I literally, we're Delta divas forever and always. There's just something about the vibes that are just like so much better. I've had a delay on American as well, which if we take American, it's against our will. And I had a delay as well. And I think it's like the vibe. If you've never flown on American Airlines, I think their
They're
vibe is
rude.
like military men. Like the lounge is like nothing. Like it's like the lounges are like leather, like hard chairs and like little lamps, like uniform lamps. Like it looks like it would be like a military base, like office. There's American flags everywhere. Like it's just not giving gorgeous in any way. And even when it is like luxurious, it's giving like militant and weird. And it's just like the vibes
are awful.
I don't like it, but I've had one of those too. And I was like, I think I was flying first, so I was in the lounge, but I was like, the lounge is like not the vibe, babe. Like, what are we doing?
I didn't
like,
even
like
have lounge.
awful. So I went into those like massage places in the airport. And then I was like, I wanted to go into that like minute like
sleeping
room place. You know how they have rooms at the airport?
Yeah,
and they were like all booked. And then I looked it up and I was reading that people fuck in there.
Yeah. Well, I was there at the airport and I was like, God, I want to like get fucked in the like family bathroom, but I wasn't really.
You need those a minute. And the DC airport, I don't know if it was World Pride or what, but I went on Grindr and a lot of the profiles were like literally said like the airport name as their like header, and I was like, whoa.
People love that. People love to do that. They're like Coachella weekend or like.
I've never hooked up at the airport.
I almost have, but I think I'm good. I think the idea of it's way hotter than like actually doing it.
I do not. I like rarely have enough time to
make my actual flight and
be on.
I know.
Like what? Like, babe, I
gotta go.
Still do my TSA pre-check, and I haven't had time to do that. Like, come on. Like now I have time to suck a dick. Like, not happening.
There's one of the girls we were doing South America, and she fucked. I want to say her name so bad because it'd be so funny. But she is one of the dolls that I was touring with in South America, and she fucked one of the TSA agents, like, while we were going through TSA. Like, went through TSA, like, gave him the eye, and then went...
A TSA agent?
Yes, through security, and then went and fucked the TSA agent, and then met us back up at the gate, and was like, I just fucked him. And I was like, honestly, I'm a gag for it. And she's hilarious.
That's so fierce.
I wish I had consent to spill her beans.
Well... That's fierce. I love that TSA agent. I was also, for TSA, we've talked about it a million times, but I think, like, you know how they, like, switch up the machines sometimes, and they're like, there's you, like, don't have to take your laptop out sometimes, or, like, you don't have to, like, and they're, like, fucking screaming at you, and I'm like, babe, you know, and, like I'll, like, no, put a sign. And also I say, even if you don't have to take your laptop out, let fucking people take their laptop out. I'll take my laptop and shoes off, and the people are like, you don't have to take your shoes. I'm like, bitch, you're the only airport in the world where I don't have to take my shoes off. Shut the fuck up and let me take my shoes off.
There's times that I don't take my shoes off, my shoes beep, and then I have to go back through and take them off anyways. So just...
Literally. Or that laptop, I'm like, dude, it's not that hard for me to take my laptop out. If
universally get on the same page about what is protocol.
Literally.
In the world.
I think just fucking let people... Oh my God. Also, so many of my Washington, D.C. airport stories sound fake. Like that suitcase one sounded so fake. It was literally in the middle and it was metal. It was so weird and scary. And then I was going through TSA. Literally, the guy in front of me is like stressed, like freaking out. And this TSA guy's like, hey, dude, like chill out. It's like fine. Like relax. Starts pulling out so much stuff out of his pockets. I thought I was watching like Pee Wee Herman do a stand-up bit. Like he was like pulling out like fucking like balloon animals basically, bitch. And then I was like watching him like, this has to be a joke. He's pulling out so much stuff. Starts pulling out so much loose change. I was like, what? Who even has change? And he starts like dumping out like it had to have been like a bag's worth of like quarters and
No.
shit. Just like pennies, just like jumping them. I was
You're
like, and then
kidding.
just throwing them loose in the bins.
Oh, a sociopath.
I was like, who even travels with who even has change?
So many Pride wishes, bathrooms, things, and DJ sets. We are doing Montpellier Pride coming up. You're going to be meeting me in south of
Yes.
France. We should
Oh
vlog.
yeah,
We
I'm
should
so
vlog
excited.
that, I think.
Yeah, I think our next one will be a vlog. We'll probably do like a little one too, like talk and then mostly vlog.
Yes.
But yeah, I'll meet up with you. I've never been to the South
Me
of France,
either. Oh,
so
yeah, that's
I'm
a
like
lie. I have. I've been to
so
Cannes.
excited to go. Yeah, it's gonna be major.
Yeah.
And it's your birthday.
It is my birthday.
Oh my god. Do you have a birthday wish?
To get younger. I
Okay.
do need to get some Botox.
Botox.
Birthday wish. No, I think I want to have more balance in my life. I would like to have like just work on my personal life a bit more. Is my main focus as of late. Touch grass more, those types of things. I want to get off my phone more, get offline more.
Yeah.
I want to DJ more. I want to DJ. I like DJing as a boy. I had a DJ gig as a boy the other night, and it's just, I love playing music. I think it's really fun. I love making music. I have music coming out. But most of my wishes have come true already. So now, like in regards to like artistry and my hopes and dreams for like my career and my art and all those things. So now my hopes and dreams and birthday wishes are pivoting to more personal things.
That's exciting.
It really is.
I love that. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Is this coming out?
Is this your birthday episode?
This will come out the day before my birthday.
Oh my god, so exciting.
I know. Me and Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen share the same birthday, and it'll be Friday the 13th this year. Spooky, spooky,
Oh
spooky,
my
spooky, spooky,
God.
spooky.
We can get spooky tattoos for your birthday.
Oh my god, I don't know if they do that in Montpellier, but
Someone has to. A stick and some ink.
we can do stick and pokes for sure.
Yeah,
But,
that's funny. Well, that's exciting. I'm so excited. You're just got your birthday gift, but I'm not bringing it.
Okay, I was like, I didn't get it because I'm here
No.
in Italy.
Yeah, no, and it's also not your birthday, but I have it. So cute.
Can't wait.
So can't wait.
Is it?
I know.
Can I get a
so
hint?
good.
Can the viewers get a hint?
It would.
Don't be obvious.
Be ruined if,
Okay.
It would be ruined if I put it in a suitcase.
It's breakable.
I guess in a way, yeah.
It's an outfit.
No, we're not guessing now.
Okay, fine.
But it's really cute.
I'm excited.
My birthday. I know, but I'm really excited to go. Yeah, we're doing a bunch, and then we're going to London.
I'm excited for London. I want to go
Yeah.
dancing. We've been dancing kind of a lot,
Me too.
and I want to shake it. I want to.
Me too. What's Jody Harsh's party again? Feeling it. Like recently, I've been going out, and people are like, "Oh, I like partied with you at Feeling It," and I'm like, "Wow, I really just like turn it there because I do.
I like
so
that
much
little
fun. It's
disco
like my favorite
place
party ever.
upstairs. I'm feeling it.
Me too. Yeah, in London, I think we have like a few days there too. So
yeah, I want to shake my ass. I'm also doing
I want to shake my ass.
I'm doing like a little mini residency in London, at the Mayfair. At the Mayfair, doing some burlesque shows. I'm very excited. Please buy tickets and come see me if you guys are in London. I always love performing there, and it's going to be a different type of show for me in London, like really classic burlesque vibe, which I really is my roots.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to make it.
I know, yeah. Yeah, and then I'll be at GAY for 2 days, so come to one or both of those shows. Pack that bitch out. I love going there and partying with you guys, and
love that.
I'm sure you'll come.
Yes, if they get those
on the Saturday, probably
those naked people. I love when they get those drunk naked twinks and they make them dance behind you.
I think that's the Porn Idol one. I think they do that one on like the Thursday or something.
That's my favorite. There's videos of me in like a t-shirt.
I've never. Oh, I think I did that one.
I love Porn Idol because it's ridiculous and so British. And
yeah, I can't
always
wait. And then on the Saturday is like the actual show, and I think that's probably the one you'll come to.
Perhaps. I cannot waiting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so I'm very excited. Pride's been fab so far. I literally we've done so much already. And I'm like,
know.
wow, it's only the first week. I was like literally posted on my Finsta, like my knees bleeding and shit. And I was like, girl, it's only
No, the first weekend was
And I'm like
wild.
tired.
Well, we also
Yeah, we went
made
ham.
these amazing cocktails with Virgin Hotels. We're partnering with them for the whole month of Pride.
So make sure you check out our cocktails, make them at home and tag us, or you can head over to the Virgin Hotels and get one of our cocktails.
Cocktail. There's always time.
And part of the proceeds, oh yes, Miss Kasha Davis. And then part of the proceeds goes to Trans Lifeline, which you know is my fave. Played for them on Drag Race and now playing for them again in Pride.
Well, like I was saying earlier about corporations, it's really cool when corporations or companies, businesses, whatever you want to call them, like show up for Pride and actually not only hire queer artists, but also donate to charities that help queer folks in need. And Virgin is coming through hardcore with that. So shout out to you, Virgin. And
I also like love Virgin.
Me too.
Like literally like the hotels and the planes. I'm like, you guys are
everything's fun and gorgeous and lovely, and I had so much fun making these cocktails with you.
Same. So make sure you check those out. And yeah, happy Pride. I can't wait for this Pride month of No Gorge. We're gonna be vlogging, priding it up.
Yes, God, Mama Roo.
On the road.
No
honey.
Gorge on the road for sure. We should
bring...
do a Montpellier vlog and then like a London vlog. And we go shopping.
I mean, hell yes. I need a shopping.
And do a shopping haul vlog.
Yeah.
Not that I need any
I'll bring
more
the
things.
mics.
I just lost my $8,000 computer, so anybody who wants to buy.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm doing my birthday merch sale. Not a merch sale. If anyone wants to help me fund replacing my fucking laptop, I am doing 33% off my entire website in honor of my birthday. So if you want to get me a birthday present, don't get yourself a birthday present from my store.
Oh yes. Oh my god, 33%.
33% off of everything. But you could get, I got signed prints, I got t-shirts, I got totes, I got sticker sheets. I was even thinking of doing a pre-order of the calendar for 2025 or 2026.
Oh, hello. You could buy a MacBook from my scammers, my hackers.
Yeah, I love when you do that. That's like your tradition, huh?
Yeah. I'm sure they're going to hack me soon and you can buy one from there.
One from there for sure. I love it so much. Well, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. We're going to be doing some vlogs and on-the-road stuff. And make sure you head over to our Patreon to get some exclusive content.
We made cocktails over there, too. We just love making cocktails.
Yep. We love it. Love it. But love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Happy Pride. And we'll see you in the magazines.
Love you. Bye, Gorge.
Bye.
All right, you guys. We are here at Virgin Hotels with our mixology diva supreme from corporate, MJ.
Oh, yes. She deserves a raise.
We are celebrating Pride Month all month long here at Virgin Hotels.
Yes.
And right now, we're going to make, what's it called? What are we doing?
Diamond faces.
Diamond faces.
Oh,
Why is it
yes.
called that for us, you think?
I don't know.
Because of our face cards, Mama.
That and also it's a
They're
lyric in one
hard,
of your
like bricks.
songs,
Harder than
Chris.
bricks. Harder than bricks. They're diamonds.
It was in one of your songs.
Was it?
Like
Did you
it-
have diamond faces in your song?
No, it was in yours in like 2015.
Oh, deep cut. Oh my god.
I do not recall. That was a dark time for me.
Amazing.
You created this cocktail, no?
Yeah.
Okay,
with
so
you.
what was your inspiration?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
You inspired
Okay.
I
me.
was going to say, because I see a lot of creme de violette
Mhm.
All right.
and some lavender sprigs. Are these lavender sprigs? Is that what you call them?
Sprig.
Isn't it a sprig of lavender?
Yeah, lavender sprigs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we go out, Violet, if anything says creme de Violet, Violet will order it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Violet
we
cream.
made this cocktail to give that vibe.
I'm trying to cream, you know what I mean?
Aren't
Oh
we
my
all?
god.
Happy Pride. Let's
Pride.
talk about that.
Okay. So we're gonna do an ounce of Grey Goose,
Our favorite.
Mmm.
Ooh, a heavy pour.
half an ounce of creme de violette,
Woo, 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 woo.
half an ounce of lavender.
Okay.
That's gorgeous looking.
She's pretty.
She's
A
the.
syrup.
She's thick. She's
She's
pretty.
thick.
She's gorgeous.
She's just like you.
She's
Oh.
red.
Interesting.
Half an ounce of lemon.
Lemon. Wait, I love this cocktail. I know, I can just tell that
No,
I'm gonna
literally, I
love
was like,
this
this
drink.
is actually what you need every day.
So we're gonna ice this bad boy down.
Let's get it nice and icy. Okay, you're killing it.
Thank you so much. I'm words of affirmation and gifts.
Me too. Oh my god. Let us know what your love language is in the comments below.
Strain it, baby, strain it. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Then we're gonna add some glitter.
Glitter?
Glitter.
I I barely even know her.
Give her a little stir.
Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous.
Oh my god, matches your hair.
I was literally just finding it in my brain.
I don't know.
And then can you pass me the champs?
Of course. Should I pop it?
Yeah.
All right.
You got it?
Pop it,
Of course.
baby.
Are you kidding me? I'm an alcoholic. All right, you guys. Do you know there's 6 twists on this?
6.5.
Oh,
Well, not if you're strong.
there you go.
I'm just kidding. I actually just did like 8, so
I love
I
popping
overdid it because I was
champagne.
having fun. All right. Happy Pride! Whoa. So didn't even have to do it.
Amazed. Thank you.
The 2-hand pours really elite. I really enjoy that.
My God.
And then we're going to top it with our
Sprigs.
sprigs.
Oh my God.
You guys don't even understand. This is like Violet's cocktail.
Diamond faces, baby.
Diamond faces for our diamond faces. Cheers.
2 faces.
Gemini.
So you just taught us how to make the diamond faces. So now we're gonna try to make it
Exactly.
so you guys can make it at home.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm nervous.
So we're gonna start with 1 ounce of Grey Goose vodka. Should we do 2?
Yeah.
All right,
A
next
little.
up, we're gonna add a little bit of creme de violet.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Ooh, girl.
All right, next up, we're gonna add a little bit of lavender syrup. Just for you, sweetie.
Ooh.
How much do you think? An ounce?
I think go for it.
Or
I
just,
like lavender in my coffee. I like it on my body. I was gonna go by lavender knickknack. So next up, we're gonna do a skosh of lemon juice.
How much would you say a scotia's?
That much. We're gonna put some ice in it, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
Okay.
You have to hit it.
We're like, okay. Oh my God. Oh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Oh my God, I almost forgot the diamonds. I don't mean rhinestones. This is like,
So we need them away.
Big slide. Huge slide.
I'm gonna get the sprigs for us together.
What's your inspo?
You ever seen that show Trading Spaces where they put
Hay on
hay
the
on the
walls.
walls?
It's a little bit funky. I'm not sure about the straw action here.
I'm glad you could tell it was straw.
That's my inspo.
Yeah. Ours looks a little darker, but
Well, I feel like Violet, I chose it because it's a dark name. She's moodier, she's sexier.
okay, well, obviously one of us is a mixologist and one of us are.
Yeah, me. Okay. I want to drink it now. I'm really excited.
I'll try yours.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
close our eyes and see which one's better. Give me one, and you give me the other. Okay. Wait, you give me both. Okay, ready? We're gonna try. 3, 2, 1. Don't peek, bitch.
This one's delicious and gorgeous. I'm getting
Okay.
notes of lavender.
Okay. No swap. Okay, ready?
Other one's better.
This one's hers.
Other one's better.
Oh
yes!
You won.
I knew it. I like my drinks sweet and flavorful, and like this is more like adult. You know what I mean? That tastes more like Kool-Aid,
100%.
which is what I like.
That's also double the liquor.
This
Got
one's the one I want.
double the liquor.
I
double
knew
the fun.
it. Happy Pride. All right, that was so much fun making the diamond faces. If you want to check out this cocktail, make sure you check out the participating virgin locations across the country.
And a proceed of every cocktail is going to Trans Lifeline, which is so iconic, so important to both of us. So make sure you check it out or make these at home and spread the word. We love you guys so much. Bye, Gorge.
Happy Pride.
No Gorge.
That was a headgum podcast.